Hello everyone. Welcome to MonoVM's YouTube channel. In this video, we'll teach you how to install Dokploy. Right from the start, let's quickly review the prerequisites to make sure everything is ready. Ubuntu 22.04 or later. Root or sudo access. Docker and Docker Compose installed. A domain name, optional but recommended. Now that all this is ready, let's jump right in and begin the installation. Don't worry, the process is simple, and we'll walk you through it step by step. To get started, we need to update the system. Updating ensures your system uses the latest versions of packages and dependencies, reducing the likelihood of errors caused by outdated software. To update, enter the following command in the terminal. Then, you may encounter one or more configuration windows. The first one is for OpenSSH. Here, you'll be asked whether to keep the local version of OpenSSH installed. Select the option to keep the local version currently installed. This ensures that your existing configuration remains unchanged. The second window is for Grub. When asked whether you want to install Grub in a VPS environment where Grub is already installed, you will usually choose the default option. As the first primary step, we will install Docker. Docker is a powerful tool for managing containers that helps isolate applications from the host system, making them more portable and secure. To install Docker, run the following command. Once installed, you need to enable and start Docker. The commands are: to check if Docker is running correctly, use this command. If everything is working, you should see an active, running status. Also, you can check its version with these commands. Now that Docker is up and running, let's install Dokploy. This is an excellent tool for managing Docker containers and applications. To install Dokploy, run this command. As you can see, an IP address and port number will be displayed in your terminal. Open it and set up your server with a strong password. Next, it is time to create a simple project. First, create a new directory called myapp and navigate into it. Then, create a file named app.js with this code. Notice that we've set the app to run on port 4000. This is important because, later on, we will configure Docker to expose this same port. At this point, we need to create a package.json file to define the project and its dependencies. So, run the following command. Add the following code to the package.json file. Once the file is created, you can install the necessary dependencies by running. If you don't have npm installed, you can install it using the following command. Now we need to create the Docker file. This file tells Docker how to run your application inside a container. To create the file, the command is add the following code to the Docker file. Here, we use the Node.js base image, copy the application files into the container, install dependencies, expose port 4000, and run the application. Alright, it is time to create the docker compose.yml file. This file helps Docker manage multi-container applications. Run the following command. Add the following code to the file. In this file, we're specifying that the application will use port 4000, so it can be accessed externally from outside the container. Now that everything is set up, let's build and run the Docker container using Docker Compose. Run the following command. This command will build the Docker image and run the container in the background. Now that the container is running, open Dokploy and go to the Docker Containers section. You should see the container you just created. As you can see, all settings are done and displayed correctly. And that's it. You've successfully installed Dokploy and set up a simple app inside a Docker container. You can now use this process to manage more complex projects as well. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tutorials.